Hello there, Cancer. This is Dawn Priolat, and this is your monthly love tarot reading. So this is going to be for basically June 10th through July 10th. And happy birthday to those of you who have a birthday coming up. So I'm going to start with in the center of the reading. This is where you're at right now, Cancer. And let me see if I can. So this is where you're at right now. Ten of Cups in reverse. It's a beautiful card, it really is. This is what everybody wants. The happy family, the kids, the rainbow. This is what everybody wants, but it came up in reverse. And so what they're telling me about this is that this is your hope in your situation right now. This is what you're hoping for, is that happy family. And crossing you is the Empress. Now, right away, what I got out of this, Cancer, is some of you are trying to get pregnant in the hopes of turning this one upright. In other words, you're trying perhaps to, in the back of your mind, you're thinking, if I get pregnant, this is all going to work out. I'm going to keep this guy. Please don't do that. Please don't. If you're a man who's watching this, just know that there may be a woman in your life who is trying to trap you. Just be aware. The Lover's card, it was one of the clarifying cards with that. This is about making a choice. Sometimes this could mean that there's a Gemini involved. This also typically is a soulmate card. It can be. Or this is someone, you're involved with someone that you feel is your soulmate. And therefore you're trying to hold on to him by getting pregnant. Or, if you're a guy watching this, just beware, you may have a woman in your life who is trying to kind of capture you. Let's see. Now, in your immediate past, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which when I see this card in the reverse, it means there's kind of an inequity in the relationship. There's an imbalance between who's giving and who's taking. And also the Page of Swords in reverse, which to me is kind of a lack of communication. It can be. It could be a lack of communication. It could be that you're talking about things that don't really matter that much, or you're talking about very surfacey kind of things. In other words, you're not really talking about the relationship itself and what it is that you want. Like, I'm just feeling like something's not really clear here. You're not being clear in your communication. And Cancer, you're not feeling like this is a very fair and equitable relationship. You feel like there's one person doing most of the work here, and it's you. Now, in the near future, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. What I'm feeling with this is that along with the other cards, because you also have the High Priestess in reverse. Normally the High Priestess is someone who's very intuitive, very in tune with her intuition. but it came up in the reverse. And then we have the Eight of Cups as well in the reverse. And again, there's the moon is in this too. And the moon is about hidden things, things that you can't see or perhaps aren't willing to look at. And so what I'm making of especially the combination of these three cards is, that for some of you, this is a situation, the word that's coming to me is refuse. I refuse to walk away from this relationship. You're determined. This is my soulmate. I'm going to make it work. And, they're actually showing me you're like grabbing the bull by the horns, and that's how you're going to handle it. Like, you're refusing to really listen to your intuition. You're saying, nope, this is my soulmate. I'm going to make this work. And if I have to get knocked up, excuse the way that I'm putting it, but if I have to get pregnant in order to do it, in order to turn this upright, and I'm telling you, be very careful about that, because it's very disrespectful if you're a woman and that's what you're doing, it's very disrespectful, and it's going to backfire on you, because even if he does marry you out of obligation, it's going to be a very sad situation for both of you, really. So Cancer, I'm just advising you, if you think that getting pregnant, even in the back of your mind, just be very honest with yourself. Are you forgetting to take your birth control? Are you, quote unquote, forgetting? Just be careful, Cancer. Because what I'm really feeling here is that there's a lack of communication. Maybe you don't know how to communicate, but it's like you're desperately trying to grab onto someone. Now, the angel cards I have are escuchando, and this is really about listening to the messages the messages of your guides, the archangels. But as we see here in the future, with the high priestess in the reverse, it's like you're not wanting to listen. It's like you only want to listen if they're telling you what you want to hear, but you're not willing to listen. And confiar is the other advice card. Trust. Confiar means to trust. Trust in. Here's the thing they want you to know. Trust that the universe has your back. Trust that the universe wants what's best for you. And first of all, that means letting go of what you have already predetermined you think is best for you, which you think this guy is the best thing for you. You need to be open to knowing that there may be something better for you that you don't even know about. And if this guy really is for you, trapping him with a baby isn't the way to do it. Apoyar, this is support. This is the support of your angels, your guides. So here you have three cards that are all basically telling you, listen to your angels, listen to your guides. You're refusing to listen. You want what you want, and that's it. This is my soulmate. This is one reason why I kind of don't like the term soulmate or twin flame, because it just seems like the minute somebody hears from a psychic or a card reader that, this is your twin flame or this is your soulmate, it's like something goes off in your head and you think, oh, I have to make this work because this is my soulmate. And what you tend to forget is that, you have more than one soulmate. This isn't it. Believe me, if this relationship doesn't work out, there will be someone else. Um, so just trust in that the universe does have your back, and do your best to listen, Cancer. You're very sensitive when you want to be. And trust that that support is there for you. And if you need a more specific reading for you, you can go to my website and you can order one there on my personal scheduler. And I will put the details down below this video for you. So thank you, Cancer, and hopefully I will be talking to you soon.